Now, if I remember right from last night, we had just gotten home, and probably stuff in the apartment to investigate, one or two things. Maybe Spike can please take a shower. Whoa. Well, that's weird. There's no investigation points. Uh-oh. Something's gonna happen. Wait a minute. I don't know if I've ever tried turning around when I'm in here. Nope. Okay. Uh-oh. We also can't go in the the pooper. So, yeah, there's gonna be something happening tonight. Let's see what it is. Collapsing on the bed, I shut my eyes. As I lie down and close my eyes, I can't help thinking about Maruhashi. I hadn't known him for long, but the guy did have some good qualities. If nothing else, he had guts. Regrets can't help me undo anything. I'm not all powerful. The only thing I can do for him now is to put a hit out on this case. I don't get a wink of sleep that night. Yeah, I know the feeling. Every now and then the game pops up some effect on the screen to scare you. My head is full of fuzz the next morning. The sun is bright and shining, but all I can think about is Maruhashi's last moments. I should check the situation in Kentucky, but I can't muster a shred of energy to get up. Staying up all night has left me exhausted. Can't say the shock has faded either. It's not the best idea, but I stay in bed until evening rolls around. Spike's life. Never goes out until nighttime. Wonder if they just they didn't have the budget to draw the things during the day? The events of last night pop into my head over and over and over when I least expect it. I can't count how many times now. Someone I know fell victim as a result of going after spirits. Damn it. It's no question that all this is Kaguya's fault. But I'm the one who keeps dragging everyone into this mess. What could I have done? This is the result of working at the Amanome in Hazuki. But if I don't tell anyone, I won't have any resources to help save Ami. Whatever I choose, someone dies. No neatly wrapped up comic book happy ending where everyone's saved here. When Ami disappeared, I decided to stop at nothing to going after Kaguya. But coming face to face with a person's death like this, my determination wavers. My heart is slowly being shredded to pieces from the horrible dilemma I find myself in. Spike doesn't seem like the horrible dilemma type. It's Hazuki. Oh, Spiguru. Sorry for troubling you yesterday. It's fine. You sound down. I kept thinking about Maru and couldn't go to sleep. It'd be amazing if this was all just some horrible dream, but the news this morning, they found a dead body at Kentucky Tower. Oh, right. How's your leg? The injury wasn't that bad. It should take me only a week to be 100%. But there's a different problem. Did something happen? The agency found out I've been trespassing. They've got me under tight security. I'm kind of stuck here. That sucks. I tried escaping 3 times, but they caught me right away. I wanted to go after Kaguya for Ami and Maru's sake, but I don't think I can go out for a while. Sorry, Spike. Ooh. I can't. This is all tone of voice, right? Like if she's trapped, then I'm kind of glad that means she's safe, right? But it might also mean like, oh, thank God, don't have to see your ugly face again. No. Thanks for your help. You helped me a lot already. Thanks. Hee, you finally understand the greatness of Momokurose. No, I understand the greatness of Kaoru Hazuki. Oh yeah, I did get Amanome safely admitted to the hospital. As he's the son of a Yakuza, I had a tough time trying to explain our relationship. How's he doing? He's got a handful of injuries, but nothing as severe as mine, which is great, but... What do you mean by that? He won't wake up. He hasn't regained consciousness. They say he's completely comatose. I forced an answer from the doctor, but he claims he should have woken up already. They don't know what caused it. Being struck by lightning might do it. How could this... Wait. Kakuya said something before the lightning strike. Kakuya thought of a fun game. Seiji or Kaoru? Which one's more important? Kakuya wants to know. Is this all her doing too? You'll be fine, right? Yeah. Damn, someone's coming. Okay, I'm going to hang up in a sec. Don't do anything crazy. Get some rest. Hey, Spike. You're feeling responsible for Maru and Amanome, aren't you? That's why you don't want the people around you to get involved anymore, am I right? I figured as much. If you think that applies to me, you're mistaken. You must know I'm just using you for my own purposes, Speaker. So you can use me too. It's an equal exchange, a give and take. Hazuki, you. Don't carry all that burden on your own. Anyway, see you. I saved the right person. The phone call cuts off abruptly. Hazuki. Saying her name out loud settles something in me. We met only a short while ago, and there's still a lot I don't know about her, but she's definitely someone I can trust and depend on. I've got to pull myself together. My chest beats with my newfound resolve. Right when I get off the phone, why am I suddenly so popular? I check the peephole. Oh no. Well, I guess it's only due that we should see a new face now. It's that detective, Owe. There you are. Sorry about coming by so late, Spigru. Is this about Ami again? I already told you guys everything I know. It's not my reason for coming today. I'm here to ask you about something else. There was a murder in Kentucky last night. The victim was one Mitsuru Maruhashi, a member of the Amanome family. You know anything about it? No. I don't have a TV and I don't read the paper. First I've heard of it. Why are you asking me? I've already confirmed you're acquainted with the deceased through Amanome. You've also been wandering around Kentucky lately. Whoa. She and Spike would really get along. There's no use trying to deny it. Weren't you the one who skipped out on questioning 2 days before the incident? Going by your face, I'm right. I'd suspected it was you from that description, and it seems I hit the nail on the head. So, why were you snooping around Kentucky? Uh-oh. This is an obvious lie. This isn't going to get me anywhere. I'll be honest. I mean, she knows I'm a total badass, right? Or she knows we think we're a badass, right? That's her perception. She's like, oh, this guy thinks he's a badass. Yeah, he'd go looking for the dog killer. Like if I deliberately step in it, like intentionally, that might make me look innocent through like naivete, right? Whereas this is like ultra suspicious, and this is obviously a lie, so I'm gonna step in it. Ah, so you were interested in that. Mind if I ask why? I don't need to tell you. This is an invasion of my privacy. Wrong. Don't do that, Spike. You're quite uncooperative, kid. Hey, I opened my door for you. That's plenty cooperative. Anyway, are we done here? I want to go to sleep. I've had a busy day. Fine. I'll take my leave now. Oh, and for your information, I'm the only one who's connected you to that questioning. I haven't submitted a report on it just yet, so you won't be subject to other officers coming by. That's right. I'm the only one who knows this information, and I'm in front of you now. Please don't kill me. So, this is all just you going on a hunch and suspecting me. Don't get the wrong idea. I'm not interested in you. The spiriting away of Ami and the dog killings in Kentucky. You just happen to be involved in the cases I take an interest in. Anyway, see ya. Man, with that face, Owe and Spike are like soulmates. Does it say her full name? Reina. Did it say that what's his head's name was Mitsuru? I don't remember that. Mitsuru. I thought it was a girl's name. Or wait, is Maruhashi the... You can never tell in Japanese games whether, like, which one is supposed to be the family name, which one's the given name. Maybe Maruhashi is a first name. It doesn't seem like a first name, though. Whatever. Oe's footsteps fade away. That detective. For some reason, she's fixated on cases involving ghosts. There are some strange detectives out there. Maybe it's relief at squeaking out of a Maybe it's relief at squeaking out of a sticky situation, but I'm suddenly sleepy. I could fall asleep on my feet right now. I guess, to be fair, yeah, didn't get any sleep last night, right? Can we do anything in the apartment again? Let's check the back porch. There's nothing in particular. Let's check out the bathroom. Let's get those hygiene points up. Alright, we can look at things again. I wonder if I missed something yesterday. It seems highly suspect. Alright. Oops, wrong one. That sounded like there was a padlock on this door. Perennially constipated Spike. Okay. Fine. Go to bed. Collapsing on the bed, I shut my eyes. I just can't let this keep happening. It's time to take care of it so I can move on. Gonna have a dream? Nope, just saving. I wake up feeling much better. Sleeping past noon probably helped. Guess anger and sadness will fade with time. The shock and disbelief are still there, though. Those definitely haven't disappeared. I keep flashing back to the scene of death I'd seen, and my sight grows dim. Nothing happens today, and soon night falls. I still haven't heard the sound of Kaguya's flute. That should work. I take a breath after hiding Amanome's modified gun in the back of my closet. I'm just inviting problems if I carry it around. Did we have it on us when the cop came? Only he can use it anyway. Besides, weapons aren't my thing. I communicate with fists. It's a number I don't recognize. Is it going to be Kaoru calling us from a payphone? Is it? Or is it? No, it's going to be Oe. I bet it's going to be Oe. Hello? Oh, totally wrong. It's Namanome Ban. Namanosa Now Masa Ban. I couldn't reach the Amanome Bai, so I called you. He gave me your number. Come to Shinza Station right now. Same place as last time is fine, alright? What do you want? He hangs up without answering. How do I manage to surround myself with all these self-centered guys? Says the man who never leaves his apartment. And doesn't shower. It'll be faster to get to Shinza Station if I take my bike like last time. The ride might improve my mood, too. Never ride with a bad mood. Climbing on my bike, I head toward the station. I wonder what kind of bike that's from. Sounds like a... Rose. I don't think I've met anyone named Rose. Maybe it's because it's late, but there haven't been many people around the walkway. Looking around, I spot Ban smoking and staring at the night sky beyond the handrail. Blocking part of his view is the moon tower. You finally made it. I was getting tired of waiting. What happened with Kubitaro of Kentoki? Did you break your curse? Yeah, we defeated Kubitaro, and as you can see, I managed to survive. But... sounds like a lot went down. You promised to tell me anything you know, don't forget. I'll hear you out, so tell me. I explained to Ban what happened 2 days ago, but I don't tell him about Maruhashi. Ban quietly listens while I talk. Every once in a while, he jots down a note. I see. I'm impressed, honestly. The Urashima woman and Kubitaro. An amateur like you took down 2 spirits. You might be more remarkable than I first thought. Ban appears to be appraising me. It makes my skin crawl. Yep. Your turn, old man. You said you'd investigate Kaguya. Find out anything? Oh yeah, that's right. I asked an acquaintance who's familiar with ghosts about it. About Kaguya's game. Kaguya's game? Metal Gear? A doll-like girl calling herself Kaguya. Wait a minute, doll-like? Oh, yeah, it did say she's doll-like. Damn. Alright, I'll stick with Kaoru then. She's got flesh. I'll take flesh over doll anytime. Well, not anytime. Most time. A doll-like girl calling herself Kaguya appears to suck people into her peculiar game. With no other details, people resorted to calling it Kaguya's game. The game is what you've gotten yourself mixed up in right now. So you're saying there were other people who got mixed up in this game, not just me. Yeah, for whatever reason, Kaguya appears every 10 years, and every time, the body count of missing and dead is high, even restricted to only confirmed. Do the victims have anything in common? Age and gender don't seem to matter. However, It seems everyone receives a black postcard right before becoming involved. Huh? That postcard that was outside my apartment. Let's play. So that was mine and Ami's invitation. From the look on your face, you know something. Yeah. Has anyone survived playing Kakuya's game? Nah, not one. Kaguya keeps playing until her opponent loses. There's no way to survive it. The loser's fate is always tragic. Missing, vegetated coma, insanity, death. No one returned to normal life completely okay. Hey, hold on. Insanity? I can live with being insane. I'm halfway there already. As long as I don't die. So blunt. No point in showing consideration to guys. What, you want me to be gentle with you? Yeah, please be gentle. I'm not going to be provoked. No answer, huh? You're rather boring for a punk. Oh, almost forgot. You're free in the evenings You free in the evening 2 nights from now? Speakeru. My acquaintance is stopping by your mom's bar that night. Got it? Good. Hey, just hold up. Why the hell do I have to meet this person you know? Don't look so displeased. It's a young woman, and her face isn't bad. But her no. Her personality, on the other hand, she knows a lot about ghost-related things. She's the one who told me about Kakuya's game. I'm sure you'll hear some interesting things from her. Okay, if this is the death game between Bon and unknown female, you're in for some pain, Bon. Sounds like she'll be a better source of info than you. Fine, I'll make sure I have time. Never short on a comeback, I see. By the way, Speakeru, got any money on you? A little, I guess. Sorry, but could you lend me some? I know the UG match paid you well. Let's see, 10,000 yen will do. I'm good on paying you back on next time. Extorting money from a high schooler at your age? Forget it, old man. No way I'm giving you money for no reason. I see. I guess I'll just give you one then. Ah, I see. I see. I guess I'll just give you one then. Information and referral fee, 10,000 yen. I think that's pretty reasonable, though. I'm willing to drop it to 5,000. That's a steal. Man. I just want to get rid of him at this point, so I give him 5,000 yen. He's going to be helping me from here on out, not for long. So I'd say that's not that bad a deal, considering. Thanks. Good luck when you meet her. Waving his hand, Bon walks down the stairs and directly into a pachinko parlor open late. Oh, I hate this guy more and more. What a bum. That's my gas money, you son of a bitch. One time riding home on my bike, I ran out of gas in you can't say earshot, in eye shot of a gas station. It was very embarrassing. Like literally less than a minute walk away. I climb on my bike and drive full throttle down the expressway. The road's empty at midnight. At home, I devour the hamburger meal I bought on the way back. This has become my staple diet. I can't find the desire or energy to cook for myself while all this is going on. When I'm full, I decide to go to bed. What the heck? I will check the bathroom again. It's a ritual now. Let's see a jump scare. Come on, game. You got it. You can do it. It's gonna happen eventually. I know it. Shower, please. Oh, man, this guy. I'm gonna have to assume that maybe he's showering off camera. Yeah, go to bed. Collapsing on the bed, I shut my eyes. That journalist guy, Bond, suddenly comes to mind. He's got an uncanny knack for getting info on spirits. But man, he's definitely shady. It's gonna be even more shady underground. Two days have passed since the night I met with Bon. Today I'm supposed to meet with the ghost expert lady. I decide to go back to the Black Rabbit. I decide to go to the Black Rabbit ahead of schedule. I duck into the underpass. Here we go. A chilly breeze is blowing. I feel tension in the air again. A familiar melody echoes down the alley. Good evening, mister. Suddenly, Kakuya appears before me. The air freezes with suspense. I struggle for breath. You're amazing, mister. You beat Kubataro of Kentucky. I didn't beat anything. Because of you, Maruhashi is... And that lightning strike. Was that because of you too? Hee. That was so fun. Didn't it get your heart pounding? Amanomi's coma. Don't tell me that you... Yep, it's boring if no one disappears. Don't you think it's more fun like that? Damn it. Are you annoyed? Do you want to quit? But mister, you have to play with Kakuya. We'll play forever and ever. I'm stuck, completely helpless. I realize I've been biting my lip. The foul taste of iron spreads through my mouth. I thought of the next game already. It's the Screaming Author game. If you don't play, you'll disappear too, and Ami will never come back. Ami. Kakuya, tell me, what's NG? Hey, Kakuya, what's NG? I heard Ami mention it in my vision. Oh. A wind blows, and Kakuya suddenly vanishes. Where the hell did she go? I quickly look around my surroundings, checking the shadows around the pillars and shutters, but Kakuya is nowhere to be found. Huh? All right. Hey, that looks like flesh to me. Now I'm on the fence again. Ears look a little... No. I said ears. I meant eyes. Her eyes are spaced really far apart. I don't know. It's a tough call. Cat girl, though. NG, me and Daddy's secret. If you learn the secret, I'll have no choice but to kill you. Kakuya vanishes again. I feel I've been stabbed in the heart. That burning hatred she was aiming at me. She's never acted like that before. NG. That might be the key to figuring out what Kakuya's deal is. Screaming author. When I get to the Black Rabbit, the lights are already on. Is Aunt Natsumi inside? You're late. I got tired of waiting. Oh. Hold up. Don't know. A woman is sitting at the bar, nursing a drink. Slowly, she stands up. I was trying to figure out what kind of accent to use for her, but my range of female voices is very limited. My range of voices is very limited, actually. You might have noticed. I've never seen her before, and there's no sign of Aunt Natsumi. This lady might have snuck in somehow, but she can't be. I was bored out of my mind, so I helped myself to a drink. Relax, relax. I'll pay for it. I might not kowtow to society's norms, but I draw the line at stealing top-shelf alcohol. Now look, the only problem with this woman, short hair. I don't like short hair. Wait a minute. Does Kaoru have short hair? I feel like maybe her hair is like up in a bun or something. No, it's not really in a bun, but it's like up. I bet if she let her hair down... No, wait. It is short. Shit. This is getting really tough call. Then you should drop by the bar more often. This place is pretty much dead. I'm sure Aunt Natsumi would love a regular customer. Huh. I figured you'd be way more shocked. You've got some backbone and a cool head on your shoulders. You deserve a prize. Bond said you had nerves of steel. Seems like he had your type nailed down. If you know Bond, then that means you're some kind of ghost expert lady? That plebeian has no talent for delivering a proper introduction, does he? C'est la vie. I suppose I shall do the honors myself, then. I'm Rose Mulan. Just call me Rose. Rose Mulan? Rose Mulan? What kind of name is that? Not my real name, obviously. It's just my stage name. Though I may not look the part because I do not wear a silk hat or baton, I'm a magician. Why the magician knows so much about ghosts? Isn't that more up a monk or fortune teller's alley? You know, spiritual people. Let's just say my personal circumstances do not dictate my profession. More precisely, a lady who was a supernatural savant chose to become a magician on the side. So you're just interested in the supernatural, like a certain famous occult idol? No, I wouldn't say that. My interest is a little more serious. If we get to know each other better, maybe I'll even tell you all about it. Kaoru, you can... No, wait. Kaoru's into us too. Definitely. Rose narrows her eyes and smiles at me ominously. This girl's just gonna use me. That's what's going on here. Suddenly, a sickly sweet scent hits my nose. Oh dear, are you put off by Rose perfume? I don't even know what a rose smells like, honestly. Probably smells like a flower. Yeah, I'm indifferent. Are you just bearing with it to be polite? Now then, shall we get down to business? I am really curious to know if all these reactions to things are actually having a bearing on the story in some way. Bond told me about what you've been through. I'm sure you have plenty of questions, so I'll answer your inquiries as best I can. So, she's one of those. What would you like to know? Tell me about NG. That doesn't seem dangerous at all. NG? What's that? I'm afraid I can't help you with that. Apparently it's a big deal to Kakuya. Is it now? I regret that I can't give you the answer you want, but I haven't the faintest idea. Sorry. Is there anything else you want to ask? Tell me about Kakuya. Is it true she has a doll's body? Bond told me about Kakuya's game. The Kakuya doll... Oh, shit. The Kaguya doll forces humans she likes to play games with her. So, it's not just me. Other people have been dragged into this. Did they all have to do the stuff I'm doing? No, apparently the type of game is dependent on the target. It could be a game of marbles, cat's cradle, or even hide and seek. Man, that sounds like a cakewalk. Yes. I guess a kid like you would say you're playing on nightmare mode. She must really like you. Oops. Difficulty settings aside, the only thing that awaits you in the end is despair. Because Kakuya keeps playing until her opponent loses. Is there anything else you want to ask? Tell me about spirits. Spirits are manifestations of the souls of the departed who bear strong grudges. To banish a spirit from this world, you must learn about its past. Yeah, I've picked up on that part already. Are there any other tricks that can help? Like using talismans or scattering salt? Oh, child, you read far too many comics. If I had one piece of advice to give, I'd say the most important thing would be to try and empathize with the spirit. It may seem like a monster now, but it was once human. Like most humans with a grudge, they're typically lonely and desperate to be understood. I don't get it. What are feelings? Oops. Ugh. Simply put, there's no easy way to do it. Sorry I'm late, Spigaru. Good work playing Q&A, Rose. Drat, you actually showed up? Yeah, I know that feeling. Alone time with this cute boy was a much more appealing proposition. And I was just thinking about giving him an intensive private lecture, too. What a pity. By the way, Spigaru, thanks for last night. I found a slot with a nice little bonus game and fed it the money you gave me. Hit my first jackpot in a long time. It was great. I mean, I lost it all the next day, but hey, gambling's all about the thrill, right? Vaughn, are you telling me you extorted money from a high schooler to feed your gambling addiction? Whoa there, extortion? Me? I never did anything of the sort. Quit assassinating my character. I just collected my fee for the work I did. I only charged him half price because he's a kid. That's pretty much charity coming from me. Someone should have taught you this earlier, but a truly charitable adult would have never broached the subject of money to a kid. By the way, you better not have squandered the funds I gave you for the investigation, too. Have you discovered anything at all about Yakumo Miroku? Rome wasn't burnt. Rome was burnt in a day. Rome wasn't built in a day. I literally just started looking into it yesterday, and I'm still in the pre-information gathering phase. I've just canvassed the neighborhood so far, but I heard some wild rumors I bet you'd like. People have been hearing screaming coming from the children's author Yakumo Miroku's mansion. Screaming from the house of a children's author? It can't be. Spigaru, what's that look for? Hey, old man. Could you tell me more about that rumor? No sweat, kiddo. It's part of my report to Rose anyway. There's some odd rumors about the Miroku residence. They say that... Hey, have you heard about the Miroku residence? You know, that old mansion where Yakumo Miroku, that children's author, lives all alone? People have been hearing some weird screaming coming from that place lately. And not just once or twice, but every night. So Ms. Y from the neighborhood went to complain. This is another weird Japan thing. Like, it's always Miss Y or Company B or Captain S or some crap. Like, it's like they're just the worst at discretion. So Ms. Y from the neighborhood went to complain. But that mansion doesn't have an intercom. That's a mansion? I guess it is Japan. So she had to go right up and knock on the door. She pounded on the door and nobody came out. The screaming didn't stop, so she kept coming back day after day, still no response. But she was sure someone was inside, so she finally got fed up and threw something through the window to get the person inside to notice. Then suddenly, a light in the second floor window came on. And then she heard a faint voice. "Please don't look inside." The voice kept pleading with her softly, over and over, over and over. "Please don't look inside. Please 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 don't look inside." Ms. Y heard a scream, and after that, they said she was tormented by constant screaming inside her head. She had a nervous breakdown and committed suicide. It's always, honestly, that isn't an entirely unrealistic story. I had some shitty neighbors once and I had to just move because there was no better way of dealing with them. I left them a present, though. That's what the rumors say. It certainly sounds supernatural enough. The peeking taboo, a common canard in these supernatural stories. Someone pokes their nose in somewhere it doesn't belong and gets punished for it. The Crane's Wife and Pandora's Box are famous examples. Is the screamer that screaming author that Kaguya was talking about? Without realizing it, I speak Kaguya's name out loud. Obviously, Ban and Rose aren't just going to let that go. Spigru, you met Kaguya? Yeah, a little while ago. Hey, why didn't you tell me? I thought I told you to tell me everything. Don't go frothing at the mouth, Ban. Pursuing spirits is deadly work. He was probably just worried about us. But you needn't bother, Spigru. Ban and myself have decided to hunt spirits of our own volition. We accept the consequences, so there's no need to hold back for our sakes. Tell us everything. I guess there's no dodging it. I tell about the screaming author that Kaguya told me about. Haha, I see. How fascinating. To think the screaming author could be hiding within the Miroku residence. You sound like you're enjoying this. Why were you looking into the Miroku residence? That's only for grown-ups to know. Once I figure out how trustworthy you are, then I'll fill you in. This lady's a walking bundle of secrets. She hasn't even told me why she was investigating Miroku. She hasn't even told me why she was investigating Miroku. You may be an adult, but you're not trustworthy. I much prefer younger men, not ones facing down a midlife crisis. So, did you uncover any other notable clues? I told you, this is still only in the early going. Info doesn't reveal itself that easily. I wanted to talk directly with Miroku, but the house has been empty for a long time. Probably off gathering material for a new book. Empty, you say? It might be that Miroku's already dead. Dead? As I told you earlier, spirits are born from grudges of the dead. If we assume that Miroku had died and become a spirit, all the pieces fall into place, no? You were looking for the screaming author, after all. Hey, don't jump to conclusions. I've confirmed Miroku wasn't reported dead. It wouldn't be uncommon for someone who lived alone to die without being noticed. We'll just have to go see for ourselves. Hey, you can't just decide stuff like that. What are you gonna even do there? Investigate, obviously. I'll leave my methods up to your imagination. A lady should never have to stain her lips with such words. What, you're gonna break in or something? Well, more or less. Whether he's dead or merely absent, it's the perfect opportunity to sneak inside. This is shaping up to be an amusing night. Yes, it is. Hee, I'm glad you're enjoying yourself too. If you've encountered Kaguya, then the clock on your death is already ticking down. You have no time to be taking it easily. Nothing ventured, nothing gained, as they say. They also say, fools rush in where angels fear to tread. We leave the Black Rabbit and head to the station. It's getting pretty late. Most stores are closed. Hee. Nighttime is the greatest time of any day. I hate the sunlight, and the summer sun is particularly harsh. If you're so scared of UV rays, you could try wearing something else. Come on, let's get to the Miroku place already. Hey, hold up. I don't know where the Miroku residence is. Oh, that's right. It's on the outskirts of Kisoji Temple. It's a bit of a hike from here. There's a station by the mansion, so I suggest taking a train. Bun gives me the address of the Miroku residence. It's in the same ward, so I can pretty much imagine where it'd be based on the address. We should meet up there later. We'll stand out if we show up there in a group. This is like a police state or something. No people traveling in groups greater than 2. I have no objections with that plan. Were it just the young man, I'd feel otherwise, but I'll decline to stroll with an old lech. That's an easy way to ruin a perfectly beautiful night. That's my line. Hard pass on walking around town with a woman trying that hard to turn heads. Meet at the front door in 30 minutes, okay? Bon and Rosé go their separate ways as they head to the ticket gates. I better hustle too. The address I'm going to is a train stop away. Luckily, I arrived before the last train. How are we going to get home? Well, whatever. I guess we'll call a cab or something. I reach the station without any issues. The classy residential area is full of cookie-cutter homes, and I quickly lose my way. I walk around aimlessly for a while until I arrive at the building I was looking for. Ah, you're here. Rosé and Bon are already waiting at the residence. You're late. What the hell were you doing? We've only got a limited amount of time to search. Waste any more time and today'll be useless. Limited? Why? The area's had a high rate of unusual incidents, but they only happen sporadically. Because of that history, the police have this area under priority patrol. Seriously? That's a pain for us. Yeah, but I did some legwork and we have a rough idea of their patrol schedule. We're trying to limit our presence to when there's a gap in their patrols. So we need to get in, investigate as much of the place as possible, and then split. That's the plan. We'll be trespassing, but it's the price we have to pay to get the information. And since you took so long to get here, we've got even less time than we were hoping for. 2 or 3 hours should be sufficient to do some breaking and entering. That's quite a police patrol schedule. 3 hours between patrols. We're investigating. Rosé continues, paying no attention at all to Bon's objection. The residence doesn't appear to be terribly large, so we shouldn't need to rush things. Well, unless we encounter an irregularity. Irregularity? An unexpected circumstance. Oh, I thought you were talking about my bathroom habits. For example, if we find unexpected security, an underground vault, those sorts of things. The types of things that might crop up during a break-in. I see. We are not breaking in. Haha, why are you so hung up on the terminology? The action is the same, isn't it? Now, what should we do? We're investigating this mansion. We've already settled on this. Yes? I mean, where should we start first? Speaker, you're the one tangled up in the Kakuya's game. You should decide. All right. Well, I'm going to start by saving the game and pausing the record because I have an oven thing to tend to. Uh-oh. What's the pause record button? Oh yeah, it's this one. Bread is in the oven. Buns, actually. Making buns. Experimentally. There's a strange looking window here. You know, this house is kind of odd looking. Looking closer, the building's funky style isn't even a Japanese and Western mixed design. It looks more like an Alpine lodge, but built with traditional Japanese style. This must be a custom job. You don't usually see a two-story house with that roof. That window's probably where the attic is. If so, then that's a pretty big attic. If the room under the roof is that big, it looks like it's bigger than two normal-sized rooms. What's a normal-sized room? Maybe it's another Japanese thing. Is that the window that was mentioned in the rumor? If you throw something, the lights in the second floor window will turn on. Let's throw a bound through the window. I guess you wouldn't need to throw something at a first floor window, so that must be it. Okay, so we gotta find something to throw. Oh, come on, we don't need to break the window. If this house is more than like 15 years old, you can pick the lock in 5 seconds like Jeez, I forgot what the guy's name is already. Mr. Comatose. Weeds have run wild over this entire area. This garden hasn't been touched in a while. Perhaps we find a rock. Wooden door plate. It's dirty, but it seems to read Miroku. Alright. This looks like it hasn't been cared for in a long time. There's weeds and dead leaves all over. This place still looks better than my yard. God. Let's check out this mailbox. Maybe there's a key hidden inside. It's a rusted mailbox. I take a look inside the mailbox, but there isn't anything inside. Is there anything taped to the bottom very inconspicuously? See, that's what you gotta do. If you want to hide a key, what you do is, right, you tape it to the bottom and then put like some what's that stuff called? Oh shoot, well, this advice isn't gonna be worth anything. Anyway, you paint over it so it looks like it's part of it. No one will find it then. Then, you know, in an emergency, you just gotta like get a sharp rock or something. You can just like scrape it right out. Works perfect. It's a pretty sturdy sliding door. There's a layer of dust covering the door rail, so I know it hasn't been moved for a while. According to the rumors, they said something like, nobody comes out even if you knock, right? I'm sure knocking shouldn't be a problem. I give the door a kind of firm knock. I wait for some kind of response. Well, there's no response. Just as we were informed. Judging by the state this place is in, Miroku probably isn't living here. Okay. Did we go around back? Oh, we can. Cool. Oh. Darn it. Okay. Let us throw a decayed door plate through the window. Even if this hit the window dead on, it probably wouldn't break it. Are you actually going to throw it? Yeah, just like the rumor said. If there's something crazy going on, I want to know about it now. That's pretty courageous of you. You'll need that courage if you intend to survive the confrontations with spirits. Come on, lady. You haven't seen shit. You haven't seen what we've been through. Whatever. Just try not to throw it too hard. I know. I don't want to attract attention, so I don't want to actually break the window. I take aim and toss the plate, aiming it at the wooden frame instead of the window. My throw hits the spot and makes a dry thud as it strikes the wood. Nice throw. You got some nice shoulders. The most anticipated draft player this season. Sorry, I don't really know baseball. Well, the rumors say if we throw something at the window, we'll see the lights come on. Or so the rumors claimed. Nothing's happening. We wait a while, but it doesn't seem like the lights are coming on anytime soon. I was hoping I would get to hear the voice from the rumors. Amanome, that's his name. Amanome. You're not forgotten yet, Coma boy. Sometimes rumors are just rumors. A good journalist knows not to trust every single one. Let's hurry up and check out the other places. What other places, man? We couldn't go forward before, yeah. I was thinking if I pressed forward, maybe it would let me like walk up here, and then I'd be able to go left and right. Nope. I think that tile or whatever it was has phased out of existence. Yeah, it's gone. If we check the door again, maybe Ms. Rose will pick it for us or something. Oh well, want to just kick it in? Whoa, you're already thinking about breaking in? You're too reckless, kid. Damn. Haha, what a bold child. I must confess, I do prefer the direct approach sometimes. Whoa, that's really loud in my headphones. It feels like the air just changed. Oh, it's a girl. Maybe this girl would be cuter. That might be long hair. I can't tell what I'm looking at, but it might be long hair. Did you hear something just now? We look in the direction of the voice and see the light in the window has come on. In the light, we see what looks like the silhouette of a crane. I'm not seeing it. Please don't look inside. Once again, we hear a faint, weak voice. Don't look, as if we wouldn't look. We're not gonna just back away now, are we? Hey, Spigru. There's a definitely something in this mansion, and that means all rules are off. So, we're breaking in? Exactly. Calm down there, boys. We can't cause too much of a commotion or we'll draw the attention of the police. You got a plan then, Rose? I'll open the lock for us. Here we go. It's not like opening a can, you know. You really think you can get it open that easily? This lock may as well not exist. It's a master lock. You should always have more locks on the front door, but nobody ever bothers. Oh, that's right. You should share this advice with the owner of the Black Rabbit as well. The lock there is just as pitiful. That explains it. Now I know how Rosé got into the Black Rabbit before it had opened. I thought she had teleported. You're a real piece of work. Did you just sleep through morals class? I regret that I did not get to experience things like school during my childhood. Rosé took out some tools and quickly got to work. It kind of reminds me of when Amanome picked the lock at Yamato Shrine, but Rosé's skills were far beyond ours. You seem pretty skilled at this. Makes me wonder if you've been doing this kind of thing in the past. My goodness, how rude. Rosé shoots back a response as she uses her thin tool to probe the lock. Any talented any talented magician would obviously have a bit of dexterity. That's true, but I've heard of magicians using escape logic, but not for breaking into places. Haha, are you curious about my skills? I'm afraid I must ask you refrain from any inquiries that would violate my privacy. Et voila, it's open. See everyone? That's how it's spelled. It's not and voila. It's voila. Jeez. Some people. You're done already? You're pretty amazing. I must say it feels quite nice to get some awe and admiration from the young. Would you like to be my disciple? What is that supposed to mean? I wasn't really planning on becoming a magician or a burglar. I wouldn't mind training you for either, but I was referring to the spiritual field. You seem to have the affinity for it, disciple. Hold on, I never agreed to be your disciple. Masters choose their disciples. Your opinion doesn't matter. I was asking out of courtesy. That's terrible. Hey, let's cut the chit-chat. We don't have a lot of time. If it's open, let's get inside. We can't let anyone see us like this. We don't have an excuse for being here. Yeah, I know. I forcefully pull the door open, but I thought I felt a cold breeze from the inside. Swallowing my saliva, I step into the mansion. The Miroku residence looked like an old Japanese-styled house and smelled of damp, moldy air. Seems this place hasn't been aired out for a really long time. Wait a moment, Speakeru. I sense someone watching us. Please be careful. Watching? Gah! Suddenly, a loud, high-pitched, piercing sound rips through my ear. I instantly cover my ears, but the sound above all easily... That is really loud. Please stop, game. Please stop. I instantly cover my ears, but the sound above easily pierces through and stabs into my brain. Huh? Bon and Rosé collapse behind me. Shit, are you kidding me? At this rate, I'll die. I fall, powerless against the storm of sound assaulting my mind. My consciousness is starting to fade. The screaming voice suddenly stops. What was that? Bloody hell, my head is still pounding. I guess that must be the screaming voice people are talking about. If it went on much longer, my brain would have melted. I barely survived that. Well, we don't know if that's true yet. Remember, in the rumor, Ms. Y, who heard the scream... Oh, jeez. Remember, in the rumor, Ms. Y, who heard the scream, apparently committed suicide. Things are starting to get real. Speaker, Don't say you want to run away now. You all right? Gosh. I'm really screwing this up now. Spigru, don't say you want to run away now, all right? As if. You're the one who's looking pale. Haha. If you still got the wits to sass me like that, you're still in shipshape. Well, if it's planning to take us down, then I suppose we don't need to hold back either. Let's start investigating. This place doesn't seem that big, so let's investigate whatever we see. Yeah, but before we get to that, we need someone to be on the lookout. We don't want to be getting surprised by a patrolman. Right. If something looks bad, call me on my cell phone immediately. We're in a tiny house. Understood. All right, Spigru. Choose who will investigate with you. We're like 10 feet apart. We need someone to call us on the cell phone. Let's take Rosé because I really hate Bon. Well, Bon, you're on lookout duty. Fine by me. Fine by me. I'll see you later then. Rosé, don't you go off doing anything on your own. Bon leaves and heads outside. All right, let's get going. Can we... No, we can't rotate, so this is a house built with one wall. It's a sturdy shoe cabinet. I opened it, but I couldn't find even a single shoe inside. Instead, I find something black and cylindrical in the corner. Bamboo charcoal. That's one fine charcoal. Seems like Miroku was quite the hobbyist. Huh? Maybe to draw with? I look through the bottom section as well and find a can in the back. It's apparently a spray can. Looks like spray paint. Seeing that it's in an odd place like this, I assume it's not just art supplies. Okay. There's a cedar plate hanging from the mud wall. Mud? What? Is that not like plaster or something? Of course, I guess people call plaster mud, right? Sometimes. I don't understand. Inspecting further, I see there is a single nail hammered into the upper middle of the board. Looks like this nail is for hanging things. What do you think this is? It's obviously a frame. These flat frames are made to enhance objects that are three-dimensional. So, this is a frame for some kind of painting? Not necessarily a painting. It can be used to display anything. Just hang it on the nail there and you're done. Anything can become an art piece. Oh boy. Someone is going to be dead hanging from this nail. I guarantee it. Or, well, there'll be something hanging. Something gory and awful. That's what it's going to be. Gory and awful. I guarantee it. That's what it'll be. And that's it? Feels kind of lazy to me. Well, as Duchamp's fountain showed. Maybe that's too much of a digression. In any case, it is a board to make something decorative. Anything to put on there? No? Okay. Yeah. Oop, I gotta go check the oven. That's taken care of. Now, I don't think I'd really stumbled upon any clues in here. Found a piece of charcoal or something, and what was it? Spray paint. Nothing else in here. Alright. The door on the left. Oh, creepy. Nice. Whoa! Oh, son of a bitch. I was just getting it out my mouth. Nice try, game. I've seen that one before. Think you can do this one? I turned around and asked Rose. Oh, she's not going to be there? Oh, darn it. Piece of cake. Stand back. Rose whips out some thin tools from her pocket and she opens the lock in just about 10 seconds. Sorry for the wait. Open sesame. It's like a magic trick. I'm happy that I was able to entertain you. I opened the door. I have nothing to add. These look like children's clothes. Did Miroku have a family? Bond didn't mention anything like that. An old pendulum clock. The pendulum swings without stopping. There's no hands on the clock. It's a normal, ordinary-looking sofa. Hand warmer. I find an unopened hand warmer. I can use this. Can you? Nothing here, I guess. I open the door to the bedroom and step inside. Well, I see it. I see it right there. What you gonna do to me, game? Oh, that isn't a scare. Okay. Oh, what's this? A colorful flyer on the floor stands out from the eerie bedroom. Out of curiosity, I pick it up. I quickly read the flyer. Kisoji Ballet School Recital. March 3rd, 1999. Kisoji Center Hall. Starts at 1300. Doors close at 1330. There's a girl dressed in white in a ballet pose with her legs stretched high. Looks like a flyer for a children's ballet recital. Children's ballet, you say? The atmosphere of this place is much more suited towards Japanese buto. I take a closer look at the flyer. First act, collection of pieces, ballet, others. Second act, Lac de Cane. Cane. I forget what that is in French. Lac de Cane. Stick. The second act will feature girls who are too young to wear pointy shoes. Wait, point shoes? Point shoes. Please enjoy their energy and spirit as they perform adorned in adorable colors. What's the stuff written for the second act? Is it Latin? Je suis désolé, but that's actually French. Lac de Cane means duck lake. Oh, okay, yeah, makes sense. Duck lake. Judging from the name, it must be adapted from Swan Lake. They'd probably make the little ingenues be ducks instead of swans and dance about. Seems like a show designed to showcase their energy as opposed to grace. Ducks sound a lot less impressive than swans. Oh, you think so? That stubby body, those adorable orange beaks and feet, the way they shoot through the water? Ducks are far cuter than swans. If I were to receive a gift, I would prefer ducks over swans. No one's gonna buy you either of those. I take the flyer just in case. It's a boombox. Looks like a pretty old one. There's a drawer on the table the boombox is sitting on top of. Looks like there's a cassette tape inside. I eject the tape and take a look. There is just a single letter written on the label, T. What a creepy tape. Would you mind playing it? I'm curious about what's recorded on it. Sure. I press the cassette back into the slot and hit the play button. It seems like no matter how many times I press it, it's not going to play anything. Maybe... I flip the boombox over and check the battery compartment. It's empty. It doesn't have any batteries. Of course it doesn't work. I open the drawer. Batteries? Oh. Inside, there are sticks of incense neatly put away. In the corner, I see a small, square metal box sitting there. What's this? Battery. Okay. Oh ho, it's been quite a while since I've seen one of those. You know what it is? A battery, and a pretty old type at that. How old is she? What's wrong? Aha! Just curious. How old are you? I'll leave it to your imagination. Okay. Let's put a battery in here. I take out the battery and put it inside the compartment in the back. Thankfully, the battery types were the same, so it fits without any issues. All right, how about now? I press the play button, but... What? You're kidding me. Useless piece of... I think about using the flashlight's batteries, but I realize they won't fit. Perhaps there's not much battery life left. Rubbing it or warming it up will put some charge back into it, but... Okay. Hand warmer. Okay. I see. Adorable unisex kid sailor uniform, complete with a unique collar. Okay. So what were we going to spray yellow? Wait, did I actually look at everything? Yeah, I did. Okay. There's a Western style pillow on the bed. Digging under the pillow, I immediately feel something. Okina mask. A no mask? What's this doing here? Alright, what's that? I take a look around the bed. I find something that looks like a mass of hair under the bed. Ew. Jeez, dude. I think this might be horsehair. It'd commonly be used for something like the bowstrings of a violin. How can you tell? I learned how to play a number of instruments in the past. Perhaps I may not look the part, but I was born into a pretty wealthy family. I have a good foundation of knowledge concerning most high culture, including music. Well, why don't you take it with you? It might prove useful later on. Yeah. All right. Well, let's try using the hand warmer. Hold on. Warming it up. I use the hand warmer. I have this. I open the bag, crumple it, and place it on top of the battery compartment on the back of the boombox. I suppose that's logical, but it's not the best way to do that. Shut up! We just need to warm the thing up, right? Once the battery felt warm enough, I tried pressing the play button again. Then... An update on the missing child. According to the police, the victim of the kidnapping... It's a recording of the kidnapped girl report. They refer to the victim as Child T, age 13, long hair, was wearing a white one-piece dress on the day she went missing. She was last seen heading home from a ballet class practice in Kisoji. The report mentioned that it's been a month, and the case is now partial public investigation. I wonder what that means. Like a partial public investigation. From that point, the newscaster just rehashes information about the incident, and once the news moves on to the next topic for the day, the recording cuts off. Rose ejects the tape and sighs. I see, hence the T label. The owner of this house seems quite intriguing. It's crazy no matter how you look at it. Why make a recording of the news about a kidnapping incident? Once again, ballet. It's coming up too much to be a coincidence. Alright, game. Whoa! Suddenly, the phone rings loudly, but I can't see it anywhere in the room. Intriguing. Let's answer it. Guess I'll look for it. Is it here somehow? Oh, absolutely. Dead body. Huh? Nothing's here. No sign of anything that would cause the curtain to bulge. Even things out the window look normal. So, it was just wrinkled or something? Okay. Now here's something interesting. We haven't seen a way to get up to the attic yet. It must be the living room or something? Here it is, the phone. There's a black phone on top of the storage shelf. I don't remember every detail of this room, but it definitely felt off. This phone wasn't here when we came through the living room earlier, right? What's going on here? We're in this house to answer that question, are we not? Someone or something wants us to answer the phone, so why don't you take the call? Yeah. Fine, I'll get killed by the phone. Hello? The phone suddenly goes dead. A sudden wave of dizziness hit me, and I violently hang up the phone. When I come to my senses, I notice my hand is covered in sweat. Damn, what the hell was that? Who was calling? Dunno. The person hung up immediately. I see. How boring. You look rather pale. Is something the matter? It's nothing. My phone vibrates in my pocket. It's time already? It's me. Almost time for the patrol to show up. Let's wrap it up for the day. Alright, we'll leave immediately. Is it time? Yeah, let's head back out. We get out of the mansion without any major issues. We rejoin the one who was keeping watch and quickly share the info we gained in our search. I told you. Aren't you glad we went inside? That T-tape in particular was quite a find. Combined with that ballet flyer, it has some grave implications. Why do you look like you're enjoying this? If that's what we found on day one, I shudder to think where this is going to end up. Quit your whining. Just admit it's been a worthwhile night. We even heard the rumored scream. It must be a spirit, something the screaming author's doing. This spirit's all that remains of Yakumo Miroku. Or is it something else entirely? I can't wait to find out. It's only a matter of time before the cops show. We better split up. We'll meet back at the Black Rabbit on the same time tomorrow night. Yeah, sounds good to me. Oh, that's right, Spigaru. Don't forget to buy batteries. I'll try anything once, but I'm not doing that again. Ugh, what a pain in the ass. We part in front of the Miroku residence and take our own separate paths to the station. As I walk by myself down the street, I think about what I heard on the T-tape. That might just be the crazy tip of the psycho iceberg of stuff hidden in the Miroku residence. I catch my train, and by the time I get back to Kisoji Station, it's already past midnight. I'd better get home and get some rest. Ho ho ho. Weird. Hardly anyone ever uses that photo booth. Hold on 1 second. I feel like I've made some progress. I want to save here, just in case anything happens. It's a coin-operated photo ID booth. The latest model even. Open the curtains and look inside. Yes. Oh ho ho. No one's behind the curtain. Could have sworn someone was there. Was I just seeing things? But... Okay, so the ghost this time is a... girl? Or is it... It was like a author... So it's going to be the author or the T-kid. Double check this. Yeah. Nothing over here. All right. Surely nothing terrible will happen. I feel like it's about time to get a call. Or a D-mail, rather. Always unnerving. It makes me walk down here every time. There it is. A text. I open up the message. Okay. Search the monster that raises its voice. Oops. Oop, oop. Search the monster that raises its voice when awoken. A phone? It's a part of the phone in my apartment. Ugh. Or was there a payphone anywhere around? In any case, I think we need to buy batteries, right? I don't see any batteries. Must be something that'll happen automatically, I guess. I am going to check to see if I can find a phone around here, though. What was this again? Right. I forget, there might have been a payphone in front of my house. Save here just to be safe. I don't see any payphones. Maybe I can go inside the apartment to find it. Oh, shoot. So then, what could it be? What's this? Okay. Monster that screams when it's awoken. Oh, the motorcycle. What? I better read that again. Monster that raises its voice when awoken. That can mean so many different things. But, I mean, come on. No? Alright. Well, it could be an alarm system. Ah, it's a fire alarm. I thought it was a fire extinguisher in a case. I lower my gaze to the writing on the card. The sound of a flute, a young girl appears. The Shinzo rumor is of a ghost with white hair, a child doll in a kimono. It's said the tune Night of a Full Moon means she's shown herself. She lures people to play our game, different for each person. From finding items to courage tests, but each person has a certain condition to be met for survival. Meet this condition, survive. Otherwise, they most likely die. Having never spoken to any of the players, I can't confirm for sure. It is still only a rumor. But if the reason why I haven't talked to them is that those who challenge her game end up dead, then I suspect that there's no way to escape her death game once you've met her. Past urban legends like Girls Play and Kakuyako share many similarities with this one. While researching, I learned it's been repeating every few years since the war ended. I must look further, and that's where you come in. It is fortunate that you are in this exact situation. You're the very person I need to talk to regarding this rumor. Why is she called Kakuya, and why does she take doll form? Why play games, and what role does she play? Is she a guide to death, or the reverse, or neither? Is she connected to the fairy tale named legends seen often in recent years? Find out and escape the game alive. If worst comes to worst, if worst comes to worst, not worst to worst. I'll gather your ashes for you. Thank you. How generous. Why the hell's he writing these cards? Too much effort to worry about it. May as well go home and sleep. I solved D-Man's riddle, so I head home feeling pretty satisfied with myself. I'm tired. Oh, okay. Nice one game. Come on. Yes, you should, Spike. Oh, wait a minute. There's going to be something spooky happening here, right? Because we did the bad thing. Now, we'll have to do a puzzle thingy to escape. Probably. Maybe that, I think that usually actually happens on the second night, doesn't it? Wait a minute. Nope. It's the first night. What's that noise? Is it coming from next door? A movie? Or maybe a video game? Probably nothing. Let's go to bed. Shit, that's loud. The noise won't stop. My temper's hanging by a thread. Would punching the wall work? Let's wait a little longer. Nope. The noise shows no sign of stopping. I can't take this any longer. It finally stopped. Maybe I'll water the plants. Is that a euphemism for going pee? Apparently not. Are there actually plants to water? I don't remember there being any plants. Oh, is it out on the balcony? Wait a minute, wait a minute. No, no, no. Is this the plant? Nope. Okay. Sure, let's go outside. Let's check it out. I don't know what water the plants means. Okay. Kind of a strange detail. I'm weirdly sleepy. Alright, what messed up stuff is going to happen tonight? There it is. Who could be calling me? It doesn't seem to want to stop ringing, so I reach for the phone. Hello? Don't scream. The other end of the line's silent. All I hear is breathing. Huh? What the hell? Hey, what do you think you're doing? Chills run down my spine, and my body involuntarily jerks and slams the receiver down. That voice, it sounded familiar. Someone pranking me, or... They'll probably try to call again. Guess I'll just lie in bed and wait. Or unplug the phone. I shut my eyes and wait. The room is quiet, and it doesn't seem like anything's going to happen. I must be tired after all. My consciousness slowly fades. Luckily, I'm not bothered by another phone call. Oh, okay. All right. Well, that's where I'm going to leave it tonight. Remember, this game's on Steam, so you want to pick it up. It's, I think it was fairly reasonably priced. Might even be on sale for Halloween right now. Yeah, so give it a look.